Why did See the Thing Is break up? Let's get to it.
I don't know.
Come on, man.
I don't know.
You have ideas.
I don't think they like each other.
This is what I like.
I don't think they like each other.
This is what I'm here for.
I don't think they like each other.
Okay.
And that's an assumption. I don't know shit about nothing. I've never been around them together in the same room. Just from what I was watching. I don't know Mandi to the depths of the world, but I do have enough relationship to have had conversations and her character, and I've had conversations with Bridget before. I think they're two polar different people, probably with two different ideas of how to map through this shit.
Yeah.
Which in turn could lead to some type of turmoil. Yeah. To where you just end up not liking a person or not wanting to be around a person. Or
well, that's why I like having these conversations with you, because I know you're like a content watcher. I subscribe to the Patreon, Emanny.
Not good?
No. It was great. I subscribed to Horrible Decisions Patreon. And Mandi gave it up. She was talking about there was a deal, but she felt as if she was doing too much of the work. She broke down into tears, and it was crazy. Then she started getting, do you know this wedding that Bridget's having? Like, I wasn't even invited. Well, I was invited, but I couldn't bring a +1. And she signed her. Yeah.
She couldn't bring a +1?
Yeah, Mandi could not bring a +1.
I don't know if I want to be invited to your wedding. I can't have a +1.
That's what I said in my video. But there's people in the comments saying that, hey, if you don't have a significant other, why should you be allowed to bring a +1? And it was in Jamaica.
That's even worse. I'm definitely bringing a +1 if I'm going to Jamaica. No, Bridget, you should have let her have a +1.
But that goes back to what you just said. They might have issues with each other.
Yeah, I just think it's possible that just don't like each other, and now you're forcing a working relationship that you really don't need to have. They both gonna land on their feet either way. Mandi is doing great, as we know. Bridget is super smart. I love Bridget as a podcaster. I think she's super smart. I think Mandi's super smart. I just think they both just have different ideas.
I know Mandi will, this is going to seem harsh. I know Mandi will land on her feet because she has so much to bring. Like, she's an accountant. She can do the back end stuff. But Bridget, I don't know if she will be able to find traction like she can with Mandi.
You don't think her personality and her knowledge and everything she's done in the industry will land her in a spot where someone else will see her viable?
I think when you look at people who have somebody like a Mandi, who's essentially like, to me, I figured out this hack, right? When y'all stopped doing the drama on the show, I was like, I need to find somebody else to talk about.
The drama, right?
Yeah. See? And it was like, Mandi. Mandi's like the Joe Budden of the women's space where she generates traffic. And I'm like, I'm going to follow Mandi. But yeah, I think without Mandi, Bridget's going to have a hard time attracting the audience. And even though Mandi comes off as obnoxious and all of that stuff because of the way, maybe her voice, her intonation, all of us have voices that people hate. I just think that Bridget has made some terrible miscalculations in terms of not even, there was a point where Joe wanted her on the show, where she said, at least she said, and she didn't entertain it because of an allegiance to Mandi. She should have went on the show and said whatever. And now that she doesn't have Mandi there, I think as an A-Mike, she's going to struggle to stay afloat.
I mean, her success doesn't have to look like what we deem it to look like. It doesn't have to be an A-Mic. It doesn't have to be a B-Mic. It doesn't have to be anything in that form. It could be something totally different from this space, but I do think that she's smart and resilient enough to find her next, platform or plateau, whatever it's going to look like. I don't think that I don't think she's someone that needs to be attached to Mandi to be successful. And Mandi's already shown that she's going to be successful on her own terms no matter what. So I think they'll both figure it out. I don't know what that success looks like, but I would never think that Bridget is about to just sit home and waste away and not seize an opportunity.